Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind we are reading collective energy, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, my darlings. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to the day ones and welcome to the new subscribers. We're so thankful to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you so much for your donations. Thank you so much for your bookings, and for just being here in this celebration of life, because it's important that everybody gets a chance to share their truth and the different energies that flow through you, and whatever you choose to do with that is totally up to you. So we're just so honored to be here with you, my darlings. But we're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. My lovies, my sister friend. Yes. My sister friends and my brother friends. Your sister friend's hair is getting longer. So it's like, sometimes you know when they say like, I've never really felt like the awkward phase, because I just like how it's growing out. I love it so much. It's making me so happy that it's so happy in its life. But at the same time, like these little strands get in my way. Oh, they're not getting in the way of our success, my lovies, but they just get a little in the way, where it's like, if you can just cooperate and just, for some of you can be dealing with someone or something like that. Everything is coming in for a reason. It's like, I don't need you to get fully out of the way. I just need you to get a little out of the way. There's a theme for some, my lovies. It was present in yesterday's reading, especially with the... Was it in the Leo or in the general reading? I did Leo's reading for some. There's a tie. There's definitely like some type of like a combination happening between the general read that we did yesterday, the Leo read, and the Virgo read. So if you want to, it's totally up to you. I would encourage to check all of those out. And see Jose, and see Josiah for some, and see Hosea for others. And something about Yofi for others. But to see how those are intermingling and interplaying, because there's definitely an interplay between those energies. So just for you, for the sake of your knowledge about your sister friend and how I channel, when I use Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, when I'm using these things, it's to describe a concept. From my spiritual research, knowledge, initiations, you could be whatever sign you want to be. You did come in at an angle in this reality. And so you do carry certain energies or frequencies that are more dominant. It's like being born in a frozen tundra, versus being vorn or Seathorn or something like that. But being, or someone from Vietnam for some, versus being I'm getting like Vietnam, like Vietnamese could be significant for some, because I am getting like different references to Vietnamese culture, or someone grew up in a Vietnamese culture, versus being vorn for some, versus, and something about vector for others, and something about Hector for some, and a hecta for another, but being born in like the tropics. So you're born in the tropics, so you come in with a different frequency, right? Since you were born, you're cocooned in a different environment, versus like if you were born in a frozen tundra. But it doesn't mean that you can't live in the tropics, and it doesn't mean that you can't enjoy the energy of the tropics or channel the energies of the tropics. It's just that you came in at a certain angle. So for me, when I talk about even more ancient zodiacs that were taken off of the 12, right? Because we were aligning again with a more like patriarchal or masculine framework. So it's just something to consider for some. Depending on where I am in my life and what my focus is, I look at all the different types of zodiacs to see how that energy, and something about tripe for some, how that energy is moving through me. You could be a Leo as much as you want to be a Scorpio, as much as you want to be a Capricorn, as much as you want to be an Aquarius. It just depends on the energies that are flowing through you at that particular time. It is a 360-degree circle for a reason. It's supposed to be holistic and complete to your experience. You are not just one zodiac sign. And that's how it works. You can move through it depending on it's a frequency. It's what you choose to frequent. Just like anything else. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So again, at a very like superficial level, I'm a Scorpio. Very surface level, I'm a Scorpio. Like if somebody, you know, when people want to have like shallow conversations, someone wants to be cunning. When someone wants to have like a shallow conversation, I'm a Scorpio. That's it. Scorpio. If they want to get maybe even a little more technical, Scorpio rising, Leo moon, Cancer Venus. I don't know. That's how it's coming in. Somebody could be really like fashion witch into either they could be very fashion witch into astrology, but it's like the way it's feeling, it's almost like a very condescending energy. Like someone does it like, it's just a very condescending energy. This is what it feels like. Well, that's interesting, my lovies. The number 83 for some. But 8 and 3 is 11. A portal, a new pathway, a new channel, a new vortex for some. I'm getting the ley lines. I'm getting like the type of person that it's like, these are the popular references. This is what you need to check out. This is kind of like this is the type of attitude. This is someone's attitude. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. This is you or someone around you, my lovies. Like the number 58, the number 26, and 826 was on the clock. 826, which is 88. Someone's going through some type of legal procedure. It's like the divine counsel is going to judge somebody based on their arrogance in a situation. Someone's really arrogant. It's kind of the I'm a channeler, my lovies. It's not about Truth Nunez, but the counsel, like the divine, the way that they're looking at someone is like, my child, you are so. It's like kind of pitiful, but they feel pitiful, but their pity, their self-pity has turned to arrogance. It's so interesting. For somebody could look up the book Hermetica, because I love that. I love how they describe like how shame can turn to pride, can turn to hate. How pity, self-pity can turn to arrogance. It's like the alchemy of these energies. It's really interesting if you want to check that out for some. Hermetica, there are different versions of it. I can put in the description box one that I found some time ago, and Spirit brought us to a few different versions, and this one was the one that resonated, you know, with my experience and what I was going through at the time, and how I was, you know, being awakened to certain concepts, or reawakened to certain concepts. So for some of you, if you want to look at it, I will definitely put it in the description box. And something about Megan, and something about Megan Fox. I'm seeing Megan Fox in Transformers. For some of you, you could have liked Spirit was giving us the Decepticons the other day. For some of you could have either watched the Transformers recently or that movie marked you. But it came in the other day, but we didn't talk about it. It was like 2 days ago. And I was actually going to title something the Decepticons, but I decided not to. But maybe now it's time. Maybe I'll title this, or something about the Decepticons will be in there. But because it was comical. Something about Comic-Con for somebody can be planning on going to Comic-Con, or somebody likes cosplay. Something about a Twitch. Here we go with this Twitch. Someone has a Twitter account, and something about Twitch. Someone can be a streamer or a live streamer. But again, someone does things like for fashion. Like even with live streaming, like they don't really, it's like something that they do like cosplay. Like this is like a costume. It's not really in your skin. It's not something that's like deep within you. Because I guess Spirit's trying to redirect somebody, because someone's asking, so then what's the problem? And there's no problem, because they're looking for a problem. It's not a problem. It's more the authentic expression of self, because someone could be redirected to express themselves in a more authentic way. But maybe they feel like that authentic self won't get them the attention that someone's like attention hungry. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. So someone feels like, the energies are saying like someone feels like someone can work with computers a lot, or they work with gaming systems a lot. Someone's a gamer, but it's like, I'm getting a female, but take it how it resonates. I'm seeing a blonde female in my mind's eye, but take that how it resonates. And all she does is lie. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. But it's like constantly seeking attention or validation, and gaming has almost become like an addiction. Like it almost feels like Twitch. Like it feels like a Twitch. Like it feels like, think of when somebody has like a glitch in their system, which energetically could be healed, but modern science doesn't rely on that. They rely on other methods. But it's like when somebody has, here we go with this energy, like someone eventually they either have a child, or they're going to have a child that's going to have like a Twitch in their system. Jesus. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger. Boom. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. We're getting a few different energies. Something about a phenomenon. Something about a feline. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. For somebody can suffer from arthritis. An auntie. I'm getting an aunt. Someone suffers from arthritis, or someone's bones are like, they have malformations now in the bones for some. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Shango, to Shango. Someone has a tattoo on the back of their neck, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba. Again, my lovies, I'm getting collective energy, so take a few different energies, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. To Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun. To la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. A Taurus could be significant for some. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, all-being, all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and mercy, in love and truth, in honor, in love and truth, in strength, in love and truth and courage. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth, in honor, in love and truth and courage. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and focus, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and mercy. Thank you, my darlings. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's poppin'? And what's cracking? We are reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for you, my darlings. It's true, my lovies. We're reading for you. We're reading for you, my lovies. So this is what we're gonna do, my lovies. We've decided, so we're gonna go back to how we used to do it. We used to upload these a day before. The internet connections have been much stronger, much more reliable, and so we are so thankful and honored for that. So we're actually gonna do because again we still Stanley, the Stanley energies, Stanlin, this something about Danilin for some, this something about dandelions for some, this Stanley energy has been very present for some, but we use the Gregorian calendar, so we want to maybe get it like a day before, so we'll do that. We're gonna start that on Sunday, but we're reading for you, my lovies. It is true. So Sunday normally we do the weekly read, so maybe we'll do the weekly read on Saturn's. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it all out. Maybe for some of you you're negotiating something and you're gonna figure out a start date for something because something's about to shift. So for some of you, you're gonna figure everything out. Again, everything is channeling in for a reason. So you're gonna figure it all out. You'll have it done. So by next week, for some of you, everything will be set. And something about Eddie's gonna take over something, or Eddie's gonna do something, but everything's gonna be set for next week, my lovies. But for now, and you're gonna be on fleek, my lovies. For some of you, everything's on fleek. So for now, we're reading for Janus, the month of January. Oh my gosh, my lovies, just like that, you're about to be at your January 31st for some, and going into February. But we are now officially in Aquarius season. What is up, the stars, the hope? Everybody has their own divine light that guides them in one way or another. And star, hope, healing. Here we go. For some of you, Hermetica for sure. Or for some of you, maybe you've already read that book. Somebody's already read Hermetica. For some, healing paths, shining, feeling beautiful in your natural light as you are. There's a theme. For some of you, you could be very abrasive. For some of you, you can be very, you could be embracing your natural light, who you are, where you are. Maybe your hair's a little awkward in a position, like, cause it's like the energies are now like different or flowing different, but you're like, I just embrace who I am. Very natural, very you, very authentic, very you, my lovies. I like it. For some of you, you are fly. Here we go with this. You're too fly for a white guy or a white girl, my lovies. You rule the world. Who rules the world? You. Oh, okay. For some of you, you're feeling yourself. You're going into this Venus day, feeling yourself. But we're reading for the 25th to the 26th. So 7 and 8 energy there. The 1978, the 79ers could be significant. The 49ers, but the 79ers too. What are the 79ers? I'm getting do you remember that basketball team? Are they still going? The ones that used to do what are they? The New York, the Harlem, the Globetrotters. Are they called the Globetrotters? The ones that always did like a lot of tricks. That's what they were known for, that basketball team. I think it's the Harlem Grove. Something about the Grove for some, something about the Harlem Globetrotters for others. Jesus, and your brothers. For some of you, you and your brothers could have liked the Harlem Globetrotters, because I'm seeing like when they used to do all these little tricks and stuff. Anyways, it's like the Olympics of basketball. So for some of you, the Olympics and basketball could be significant, but everything is coming in for a reason. But 25, 7 energy, 26, 8 energy. So you have luck on your side, surprises, unexpected events, but things that normally are tied to your karma or to your divine purpose or your divine plan, because the star is also about your divine plan, how you fit into the mosaic of all of the stars that exist, endless stars that come here and incarnate, and how you go based on your fate and what constellation you're part of too. A lot of astronomy for some in the field, but you're moving through, the dark and the light, and you know how to balance the two, because the star also has that temperance element of balance, of accepting all of you. All of me loves all of you. And maybe for some of you, you've manifested someone that you also accept all of them. That's very nice. Anyways, boom, bye, coots, my lovies. So luck on your side, surprises on this Jupiter day, expansive energy, going into Venus day, very nurturing energy, very loving energy, very kind energy. Again, it feels like it's almost like a nud. Okay, boom. I'm getting it like a nod or something like that, and something about a Nazi for some, but and a nice for others. But let's start with the 32. The 32 wanted to speak with you, my lovies. It missed you. The 32 missed you. It wants to speak. Queen of Hearts, we have a sister, a daughter, or a friend. Water energy. I'm feeling a lot of emotion. I'm feeling I'm feeling a V, a Victoria, a Veronica, a Victor, avarice, Verizon, T-Mobile. I'm getting a funky, like a Metro something. Oh, look, we got a Chantel subscribed. What's up, honey bunny, sunny money? We got another subscriber, my lovies. Queen of Hearts energy, a sister, a friend, someone that you can depend on. For some of you, someone that wears depend. This could depends. Someone could be, oh, someone wears depends, my lovies. Isn't that depends? Like, I'm getting like the elderly. For some of you, there's definitely an elderly person around you that could be having a little bit of struggle, but you love this person. It could be an older sister for some. Like I'm getting like an elderly sister, like someone old, or someone that's close to like their deathbed. You know, it happens. Someone could be the number 83 again for some, the number 40 for others, the number 12, the number 13, the number 6, the number 2. We got a sister showing up for you, or a daughter. For some of you, there could be a baby in dampies. Dampies? What is it, dampies? The hampy? Something about the hampy. In this present moment, you also have an older gentleman around you, or a well-meaning man, or your father, or ancestral energy. And something about Peter and something about Patrick. King of Hearts energy is your father, a well-meaning man, someone that really loves you, a face-to-face with a well-meaning man. For some of you, maybe to clear up something, maybe to talk about your race. This race card and race has been very present for some. I don't know what's going on with some, maybe a family feud. For some, it almost feels like, I don't know, there was an issue with race in a family, or discrimination in a family, and a well-meaning man wants to talk to you for some about an issue that happened with this, or to try to clear up a situation for some, because I am seeing 7 of Diamonds energy. So for some of you, you could have had a discussion with a family just to talk about certain things, and it got political. Say that how it resonates. It doesn't feel too serious for some. I think it's just you've accepted that for some of you, you can come from a racist family, or classism is a thing for you, or a caste. Somebody's from India for some. I'm getting caste systems. I'm getting the untouchables. It's or if it's not that, it's like intolerance for different concepts. Like, I grew up religious, but I would not consider myself a Christian. I do believe that there are Christian principles that make sense, but to say that I belong to that religion, that's not where I'm at in my life. When I was in the church, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I participated in all of the rituals, the fasting, the late nights, the everything. I loved it. I loved it all. I volunteered at the temple with my grandmama and my grandpapa. But I've moved from that to have a greater understanding. Plus, I've gotten to travel. Something about Travis, something about Trevor. This Trevor and Travis energy have also been present for some. I've gotten to travel quite a bit and study different cultures, and just I'm just open to other ideas where someone may pretend like they're like, I don't know. I feel like someone's being very like harsh, but they pretend like they're open, and then someone that's more open, they think that they're harsh. There's a weird dichotomy happening, and duality, and a paradox, and someone's lying a lot. Someone could even be lying about their beliefs. I don't know. But we got 7 of Hearts. We have a new beginning. We have a pregnancy, a reconciliation for some. I do feel reconciling in the field. So for some of you, you can have a talk after having some type of like anger situation happen. For some of you, anger management is in the field, or anger managing techniques. If it's not like, maybe for some of you it's just you. And here we go with this political hitman energy. But we have a 7 of hearts. We have a new beginning. We have a reconciliation for some. I feel strongly a reconciliation for some, and for others just a new beginning, a pregnancy. You could be learning the pregnancy of somebody around you. We have a new beginning when it comes to a work situation, or new beginning, or new money for some. My ear feels funky. There's a weird pulse in my ear. For some of you, you could go swimming, or someone went swimming, and you know, like it feels like when your ear is being emptied of water. But for some of you, you could work by the water, or this energy has been present for some. Working like redirecting water, or something about engineering, or working with the tubes that run through the cities. Anyways, for some of you, or working with pipes or plumbing. But new beginning when it comes to a work situation. You have to go not too far from where you live to see a female or your partner, or this is for you as a female, something that's going to surprise you, an invitation. We have a little bit of money or paperwork. We have something that was blocked or is blocked. And when it comes to more money, for some of you, money is kind of at the periphery, because all of these are in the periphery. So money's in the periphery, and there's a lot of money that is blocked for you. In the meantime, you do have a little bit of money. For some of you, it's like you may be doing like, it's almost like side hustles or side gigs or part-time gigs, or things that are not at your pay grade or your pay level just yet. But this is what you're kind of doing right now, because for some of you, there are meddling energies in a situation. For some of you, you could be waiting on news for a lot of money, but right now it's not there yet. For some of you, there may be blocks in paperwork, or blocks when it comes to administration, or blocks when it comes to a legal entity that is not allowing you to access the amount of money that you would like. And something about a Mexicano, a truck just went by and it says El Mexicano. Something about a Mexican can have to do with something for some, a man. But we got blocks. So 9 of Spades energy is a block. Block when it comes to an 8 of clubs. So this could be a young brunette around you, or administrative paperwork, or a very small amount of money, like maybe $50, maybe $100, something that's going to surprise you, a blonde female involved in a situation. For some of you, that twin energy has been present. So you have twins in your field, twin guys, twin gals, take it how it resonates. But there's something that's blocked when it comes to these twins for some, or when it comes to these 2 females that are with you. Or for some of you as a female, you could have a group of friends that are blocked from doing something, or blocked, maybe for some of you, you're working with a group, maybe you're working with 3 females, and something is blocked for you when it comes to finances, or 4 females, because for some of you, Jesus, we got 3 8s, because at this time, Spirit needs this group of females to take care of themselves. When it comes to a work situation, just to be at peace with oneself. Maybe for some of you, there's a lot of females working together, and again, to try to get some type of money or income, but you have something else coming in, or a new path opening up for you. And for some of you, you can reconcile or come to some type of an agreement when it comes to a work situation with a bunch of females, because right now there's a situation that's blocked anyway. Periphery. Dominant energy is anger, I told you. Seven of Diamonds. For some of you, you're going to be disappointed when it comes to having a conversation with 4 or 5 females. 7 of Diamonds is anger. Anger when it comes to something new. You could reconcile for some, or you can come to some type of an agreement or an arrangement. But again, we did say that for a reason. I felt this energy. There is going to be some type of anger. When the 7 of Diamonds is in the upright, that means it's going to really, something's really going to upset you. Or someone around you, take it how it resonates. But there's going to be some type of reconciliation at some point, or there's still going to be a new beginning or an opening at some point. We have communication, 7 of clubs. So we have 777 energy. For some of you, making sure that you're taking care of your health, making sure that you're doing what makes you feel good. We saw that with the 3 8s, because for some of you, there are people working together to block you or to block a situation. But the 3/8 and something about this resignation energy has been very present for some. It's almost like wanting someone to resign or to give up or to have an envy and indignity. They don't have dignity. Something about righteous indignation, though. For some of you, you need to stand up for yourself in a situation. 3/8 is taking care of yourself, especially when it comes to this situation. If it has to do with paperwork or a work situation or something that is blocked and you need to get something done, it's like you have to have the cojones to say enough is enough with the games. But do it in a way where, because there's going to be anger no matter what, there's a new beginning no matter what. If you have to speak your truth and move on with your damn life, let's do it. A lot of communication for some, a lot of communication, a lot of written communication that's going to anger you for some, from a female that doesn't have your best interest in mind. I did feel that. When it comes to a contract, there's a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind when it comes to a contract. For some of you, somebody doesn't want something to be officialized or they're angry about a contract. It feels like someone's trying to block you in some way. This energy has been present for some, and there have already been a lot of delays. This is how it's coming in. Yep, 9 of Diamonds, delays. 9 of Diamonds is a delay in the long run for some. For some of you, in the long run, there's going to be some communication about an officialization of a situation or a contract, or if you were waiting to sign something about weighty, something about Whitney. If you were waiting to sign some documents, they're coming. It's just, there's a female that's been blocking it deliberately. In an organization, the King of Spades is in an organization, a legal situation, a legal entity, a company, a banking institution. You're going to get good news when it comes to this contract for some. When it comes to a well-meaning man, a Jack of Hearts, a brother, a son, or a friend. For some of you, there's a brother who has somebody around him who lies a lot and doesn't have his best interest in mind, or a friend who's trying to delay this man. This female can work either in an organization. For some of you, this female could work in like a legal field, or I am getting like a town clerk. Like a clerk in some type of an official office. Take that in a government office, a clerk. We got changes, 10 of Diamonds, or travels about an hour or so away from where you live, but there are delays when it comes to that because you have to sign something for some. You're going to have joy, 9 of Hearts energy. And really good news, some type of letter, official notice of something for some. For some of you, there's a notice to a brother or from a brother. For some of you, someone may need to get legal documents and there's a brother or a friend who's going through some type of a legal battle with a female who doesn't have his best interest in mind. You have a Queen of Hearts, a sister, a daughter, or a friend, and success. For some of you, you do have 3 aces, so envy definitely in the field. And 3 aces also tells you to be careful because people, there's success in a situation, but people are trying to deliberately do things to screw you over or put a wrench in your plans, especially this female for some. There's a female who acts like a friend and she's not. You also have a well-meaning female and a well-meaning man who are going to deliver you some really good news. For some of you, there's a daughter or a sister who's sitting on a contract. She's going to communicate with you and tell you that there are changes or positive changes for her when it comes to a contract. For some of you, you have a very lovely friend or a sister or a daughter around you. This person can tell you also that there are changes and she may consider moving homes. It's kind of like up in the air though. This is how it feels. Because this contract is definitely an upgrade for her. She's going to have some type of an upgrade when it comes to finances. She does have 2 9s here. So she has more money coming in and she's going to communicate that with you. For some of you, you have more money coming in and you have really good news. For some of you, if you have some type of an accountant, there could be a little bit of a struggle, especially a female accountant who is angry. And this person has some type of betrayal here. For some of you, there's a female accountant who's this person's very present, because for some of you, this person is even worried about something that's happening with her brother, who there was a betrayal here. Something about Hoover. Here we go with this Hoover Dam energy. It's been present the last couple of days. But this person has some type, and here we go with this Tums energy for some. There's a betrayal here and anger when it comes to a friend, a brother, or a son, and a female who does not have, she thought she won. But for some of you, an eviction notice I am getting, or someone needs to move. Someone's going to move. But there are delays because you're going to wait on a well-meaning female who's going to give you some type of contract or help you out with a contract from some. Something about Sony. Boom. Okay. So 3 7s. So technically, Spirit is asking you to take care of yourself, my lovies. 3 7s brings in little boo-boos, big boo-boos. You can hurt yourself. You can like get a little cut. You can, or maybe for some even a bigger boo-boo. Like you can, you know, twist your ankle or roll an ankle or do something like that. So taking care of your body is very important at this time. You do have 2 7s in the main spread, and so that's a lot of communication. But you have, despite it all, you have a lot of communication with well-meaning people, and then kind of sporadic communication with someone who doesn't want you to succeed in some situation, kind of like your opposition. Errors and omissions. You do have delays here, a lot of delays at the center of it all, but you have joy no matter what. Delays when it comes to a significant amount of money that needs to be communicated from a well-meaning female. For some of you, there's a well-meaning female who's going to talk to you about maybe a few $1,000s or so. This is a well-meaning female. She's going to communicate this with you, and this is going to help you move or make some type of change. This is a very well-meaning female. This person is helping you with some type of contract for some, or a signature, or getting some paperwork done. For some of you, there could be an insurance claim or some type of claim, some type of off-cycle paycheck for some. And this female is helping you with this, and she's a well-meaning female. Boom. This Queen of Diamonds, she is communicating with a well-meaning man, but you have success, or there's this well-meaning man. For some of you, if you are dating someone who is a friend, or if you're getting to know, or you have a friend near you that you know has some type of like stronger emotions towards you, this person's dealing with an ex. This is someone in the military, or someone in a uniform, or an officer. Someone can work in again, I am getting a judicial field for some, or an officer, or an armed person, someone that armed or has the right to carry. But this person's been communicating a lot with an ex, or someone they were married to. This person has success in distancing themselves, but this ex is very angry. For some, this person's thinking not only of just distancing themselves, but eventually this person wants to move away from this ex of theirs. But I don't know if they're still, and it's what's fair, but I don't know. At this particular time, it's not their ex fully just yet, because they have a legal contract. And they communicate a lot. There's a well-meaning man who communicates a lot. This person also communicates a lot with this person's father. So this person's trying to embed herself in the family, in the community some way. But this person, she's being left behind. Somebody wants to leave this person behind. We have seen that. Something about Haina. Something about Lahaina. Something about La Mesa. But, and something about a stressor. This person, she's being left behind for some. We have seen that in the readings. For some of you, someone is leaving their ex. They're actually in the process of doing it. 8 of Diamonds. When I saw the 7 of Diamonds to the Ace of Diamonds, I saw the 8 of Diamonds in my mind's eye. So for some of you, this person travels to see this man. And his brother too. This person can have a brother. It's 2 brothers I am getting for some. This female travels to see the family. Like, she wants to embed herself in a family that's not hers anymore. I don't think they ever were. That's how it's coming in. I think this person, I don't know how they got into it, but it doesn't feel like a conventional. I don't know about conventional. It doesn't feel like for lack of a better word, a real relationship. 3836. 3836. 3836. That's technically 911 backwards. 3836. 38 is 11. You don't reduce that in numerology. And then 36 is 9. And you flip it, you got 911. This is an emergency. For some of you, someone may need to even like get a restraining order against somebody. This is the type of ex that won't leave somebody alone. But I don't think this was just a messy situation. Usually when it's messy, usually it ends messy. How it began is how it ends. That's how it works. This person does not have somebody's best interest in mind. Jack of Spades is a man, is a group of men, it's a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have someone's best interest in mind. For some, somebody was a playboy or a playgirl. It is coming in as a man, but take it how it resonates. Someone was a playboy and they are turning in their toys. Playboy says a lot. Playboy. Someone was very immature with their sexuality, but they're turning in their toys. They want to stop, and these toys are not happy. I'm just the messenger. They're angry. They're not happy. 7 of Diamonds. They're not happy. They're angry. Somebody wants to turn in their player card for you. Or this is what you want to do, my lovies. I'm just the messenger. I have to tell you what's coming in. They want to give up their life of sin. And the toys don't want them to. They want to, the demons are ruffled, for sure. Because they're greedy, they're gold diggers, they're materialistic. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Insecure. Not nurturing. They want somebody wants to pretend to be they want a purse. The New York could be significant for somebody. Una New Yorkina. Somebody could be Puerto Rican. Someone wants to pretend that they're a wife. They're not. And for somebody needs to do life. But I'm just a messenger. Someone's a little nutsy-wutsy. We're going to keep it relatively short today because we want to work through more of the zodiac reads for you. And then, and we have other things to do, my lovies. So this is how it's feeling. Did we say 7 of Swords earlier? Or lies in a situation? For sure. Boom. A Weebly, a website. Someone's building a website. For some of you, this could be a graphic designer or a developer. This could also be someone in the legal field for some, or a lawyer or an officer or a judge. More like a judge. The King of Diamonds is more an officer, but we did see that. So for some of you, take it how it resonates, or an official of some sort. But someone's made the decision. Someone's being just, they're being logical, and they've made a decision. They may be a little like, they're trying to withhold or be strategic, but they've made the decision. We have un curial, homme de robe. So somebody that works in some type of robe. This could be a doctor for some. For some of you may need to see a dentist. I am seeing a dentist. I'm seeing a doctor. For somebody needs to go see their OBGYN. So different appointments for health checks for some, to get yourself checked and healthy. Because for somebody's spreading STDs unintentionally. It was in the preliminary read yesterday. And Sperry's boat shoes. And Spirit's bringing it back in because for somebody was in a life of sin. They were messing around with a lot of messy people. We have the 7 of Swords. We also have lies in a situation, and someone's trying to distance themselves from a mortification, but they have hope. In this tarot, this is esperanzas or espérance, to have hope in a situation. They have hope. They have hope. They have hope, and they're thinking a lot. 7-7 energy, 7 of Hearts energy. They have hope, and they're thinking a lot. For somebody wants to get checked when it comes to reproductive health. Again, I think you definitely should. Because we have a Queen of Diamonds in the reverse. For some of you, you were dealing with a loosey coochie, and someone needs to get checked. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, you have hope because in this tarot, this also brings in the energy of a female that is from the countryside, or a female that lives at a distance or travels at a distance. And then we also have a good woman. For somebody has hope to reconcile or reconnect with a good woman after dealing with a hoe. We have 777. After blocking somebody out, for someone is under wise counsel, because we also have sage avis. Buenos consejos, sage avis, is to block somebody out who's messy. They should have done this a long time ago. Something about Nessie. They're going to block somebody out. The 7 of clubs in the reverse is they're going to stop communicating, because 7 of clubs in the 32 is communication. So someone's stopping communication because something was about money and unexpected income for some. For some of you, if male or female, loosey coochie, loosey penis, whatever. For some of you, you have money coming in, and someone may know this, and their hope is to maybe reconcile with you. For some of you, you do have people spying through readings on you. And they know that it's almost like keeping tabs on your destiny, or what's supposed to happen for you. You have the divine backing you, los apoyos. For some of you, if you're getting rid of a female who's a manipulator, a sex demon, very loose, especially a female, but take it how it resonates. You have the divine counsel with you. You need to get away from this. 3 of Swords in the reverse, but the 3 of Swords in this tarot is to get away, especially in the reverse. Extravios, égarement, because this person brings you problems. For some of you, there's a female who's going to bring you problems, who you stopped talking to, blocked out because it was just a sex thing, or you thought, but this was more than, this was a test. This was a test, and this person is like a mess. So this person's going to try to attack you, or for some of you, there are a few people, exes or people you're letting go of, that are going to try to attack you. And you need to get, for some of you, a legal person involved in a situation, a judge, a restraining order, maybe press charges for some, because we have seen that vandalism energy in the preliminary, and arson for some. For some of you, we're dealing with nut jobs, very immature and irresponsible energies. And the heavens are backing you when it comes to healing your heart and moving on. 3 of Swords energy in the reverse. This really broke your heart, because for some, you could have been very disappointed. You thought the sexcapade was going to be fun, and someone pulled out a gun. For some of you, it is, guess what's, it's a catastrophe. It's a catastrophe. You thought it was going to be fun, and really it's a tower. It's something you saw coming, a catastrophe. For some, you could have been in denial about the situation. You thought it was just going to be a fun time, and it's a catastrophe. And for some, Spirit warned you. That's what's coming in. Spirit warned you not to do this. With this emotional manipulator to a Queen of Hearts in the reverse. Jesus, all the females in the effing reverse, my lovies. We have the Queen of Clubs in the reverse. We have the Queen of Spears, a Queen of Swords too. Someone was messing with a lot of messy people. A Queen of Hoes. Spirit's calling her a Queen of Hoes. Okay. It could have been a team on you for some. We have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Queen of Wands in the reverse. A Queen of Swords in the reverse. Probably an Empress in the reverse. Messy energies. My God. Greedy people, lustful people, liars, emotional manipulators. They try to martyr themselves for no effing reason, pretending like that's going to get them. It's a control thing. This was, for some of you, this was someone you had some type of a commitment to, or a marriage to. Like, this is like those people, like, we're in an open relationship, because they want to seem so fashion witchy. Like, we're in an open relationship, or we're doing this. Like, it's like they don't believe in what they're saying. They are playing. And this has weighed very heavy on someone. It's weighed very heavy on someone. For some, somebody got martyred. Someone could be, they could say that they're Catholic, because I'm seeing the cross in her necklace, or somebody could have a necklace with a cross. But someone got martyred. For some, because this person pointed the finger. You see how she's pointing a finger? And she's pointing it right at this person who got martyred. For some of you, there's a female who is going to martyr you. And you're going to either, for some reason, allow yourself to be martyred, or take it how it resonates. This is you martyring someone, or however the shoe fits. But Spirit's giving us this female, this Queen of Wands, this Lucy Coochie, this messy person, hot-headed, messy. She's going to point the finger at this Queen of Cups, who's her friend. This energy's been present for some. For friends like these, my lovies, my gosh, what sleaze balls. This person, she's going to want this person to take the fall. She's going to want this person to take the fall for whatever. She's going to blame somebody. It's like, it was her. She said this, she said that, or she told me to do this. That's how it works when you work with these energies. They have no dignity, no self-respect, and they don't respect you. And if they have to screw you over, oh, you think because you're something about biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, because this person's a manipulator. They're magnetic, but their words can hypnotize in the wrong way. And this is going to be a tower for some. Someone's going to be caught in their lies. And the divine is saying, we back this. Because enough with these childish games. A dark-skinned female could be involved, like a really dark-skinned female, and then a lighter-skinned, dark-skinned female, like maybe someone a little, or maybe a shade or two darker than me. 2 dark-skinned females, one older though. They're both gonna get in trouble. I'm just a messenger. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This one's envious, competitive, insecure. That's why she gives her pussy away like it's nothing. And this one is just immature, and she listens to everything the other one tells her to do. And they have a surprise, but I don't think they're gonna like the surprise. It's like these two, I'm seeing like them stalking somebody. Like they're always stalking somebody to try to like ambush somebody. And there's like, as they're doing this, the divine is watching them. This is what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing like 2 people like behind bushes, or like oh, here she comes, like, and waiting for somebody like outside of their house or some shit, or like, I don't know. I'm getting this thing. I saw this video a while ago. There were 2 females that followed, or 3, 2 or 3 that followed a woman home. And this is not how, I don't think this is how this is going to happen. I think these people are actually going to go to prison or get in trouble in some way, or just have a shocking event happen to them that's really going to wake them up. But it does involve some type of court as well, but or some type of an official involved in a situation, or a judge, or Archangel Michael can really like get someone. Okay, something about a kidnap. But these females thought that they would show up to somebody's house and like make a ruckus in their home. 3 black females. And little did they expect for someone to pull something about child neglect. Like these people could be neglecting fucking children as they're plotting on others. Like their energy is just not directed in the right way. But anyway, so these females show up to this house. Little did they expect this other female to pull out a gun and shoot them all. It's like it's like something like that at somebody's house. Ace of Hearts, somebody's home. But this is justice coming to somebody's table. My God, my lovies. Something's going to happen at somebody's house. But this is, in this tarot, justicia. La mesa. La mesa. What did we say about la mesa earlier? We said something about la mesa. There it is. Justicia, la mesa. Sur la table de la loi. It's like the table of the law. The table, bringing something to the table. It's like these people are going to try to say, like, I want to bring this up. Like, I want to have this discussion with this person. Let's bring this up to the table for talking about, like, negotiating. But these people are like, it's like, and you are who? Like, why do we have to argue? Why do we have to have this discussion? For some of you, this is a messy neighbor. La prudencia, be prudent. Because someone's prudent. They're like, wait, and you are who? Like, you want to have what discussion? For what? Archangel Michael, step in, please, because I don't know what to do with these two. This is what's coming in. Someone's prudent. Someone sees the snake. Someone knows how to transmute energy as well. So it's like, if you come to me with drama, I have to assess, is this worth it? Like, what do I get from having this discussion? Is this worthy for them? Is it helpful to me? Someone's prudent. Anyways, my lovies, that was interesting. Let's get the roast. Let's roast. Let's make it lighthearted. Because they're envious. Jealous, of course. Jealousy. I told you, Queen of Wands in the reverse is not always like that. Sometimes it just, it brings in different energies, but I felt the jealousy. Jealous ass bitch. Jealous ass bitch. And they have no protection. Because I'm feeling when people do there's certain types of magic that when I feel them, they give me a headache. Which leads me to know that someone's trying to play with mental magic and projections. Mental magic and projections, for me, they give me a headache. When someone's trying to hack somebody's like system, these people are trying to hack someone's system. They're trying to get in someone's space. They think they're protected because they may have done some type of stupid bullshit ritual. They're not protected. They don't have protection. These females, they don't have protection. They think they do. Spirit is not protecting them in what Spirit's telling them not to do. They're trying to drain someone's energy. They're trying to hook themselves onto someone's... I'm seeing someone... It's almost like shake and bake. I'm seeing like someone... sucking on someone's womb or their sacral chakra. Like somebody wants to try to drain someone's creative force. It's like bringing drama to stop someone from creating and then taking that energy for themselves in some way. They don't have protection with this magic. They don't have protection with this drainage. They don't have protection when accessing or trying to access someone's third eye and suck the energy out of their unconscious. Someone is very protected. Apoyo. Someone has the apoyo from the divine. Someone has ultimate protection. So people are so silly. I guess we need good stories so the drama can continue to unfold. Because I'm like, why would you fucking do this? This makes no fucking sense. We got prudence. Someone's prudent. Spirit insists someone's very prudent. They're not gonna fall for the boobies. Someone can have big boobs and they talk a lot about their boobs, or they talk a lot about breasts in general. They're not going to fall for the boobies. They're not going to fall for the booby traps. They're not going to fall for the okie dokes. They're not going to fall for the hoax. They're not going to talk to you. They're not going to listen to your whispering, clever wording or your writing of clever wording. They see the mirror. They see the projection. They see what you're trying to project. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You're nefarious. That's what's coming in. And they're still prudent. They fell and they're still prudent. Even when they fall, they're still prudent. So you think you're making someone fall for a booby trap and they're still prudent. It seems like someone's like taking someone to school. Spirit's giving us... There was a Oscar de la Hoya. My dad used to love this guy. Oscar de la Hoya. So we used to whitewashings. Someone wants to whitewash something. Oscar de la Hoya. So he used to fight. But when he fought, and certain boxers do this. They're like, if they're really, really good boxers, and they're fighting someone that's like beneath them, like beneath their skill level, a good boxer, a good fighter will also make you their student. So that you can also become a master at some point. Like, this is kind of this energy. Like, it's like, you're boxing with who? You're boxing with God. Like, you're not boxing with the being. You're boxing, or you're trying to box with God. Someone's too wise. Someone has Archangel Michael. It's not coming in as Archangel, as a King of Swords per se, male or female. This is coming in as Archangel Michael, the ultimate warrior. It's like Shango energy. For the number 45, because someone sees through the bullshit. Someone's trying to emotionally manipulate, love bomb, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, love bombing energy, insincere propositions of emotions, trying to manipulate someone's emotions. These are teenagers coming up against Archangel Michael, energetically. And technically, this is Temperance, but this is also the Star. Needless to say, something is out of somebody's league. They're highly underestimating somebody or something. And Thoth, intelligence. What the heck? We're done. Thoth. What were we talking about? I always forget the name of the book. Just to something. The Hermetica. Thoth. Hermetica. Thoth. Those are conversations with Thoth. I'm done, my lovies. We won, my lovies. We won. This is somebody's house. 4 of Wands. A construction, somebody's home, or someone's physical dwelling, or their address. But love. Somebody's freaking loved. So you can't create chaos. They thought that they could create chaos in someone's home or someone's living. Someone that looks like they're moved by God. It's like, you don't create chaos for nobody. So this is someone relatively new to a construction or new to a situation. And the Page of Cups in the reverse. But this Page of Cups has a knife. Pages of Cups usually don't have a knife. They're coming in the reverse with a knife. If somebody's trying to pretend to be a friend, this is not a friend. Inclinación and penchant. Someone has like an inclination to do something. They have like a penchant, like they have some type of like a propensity, or they're being propelled by an energy that's out of chaos and envy. Because somebody is a unicorn and they want to suck the life out of a unicorn. How can we manipulate? How can we love bomb? Let's throw money at this. Let's try to entice them into a loving bond. That's the answer. It's no. No. No one's falling for the okie doke. You can use all your clever wording. You can try to undermine someone's intelligence. You can love and gaslight. This is what it feels like. Love and gaslight. Have fun with that. I'm just the messenger. Someone that wants to try to be in some type of high society or have some type of notoriety. And they're just fucking crazy and reckless. When the crazy comes out in this tarot, it's not like the Fool. This is someone is reckless and they're cuckoo. A lot of 8 of Sword energy. Someone is reckless and cuckoo. They're taking reckless steps. They think that maybe if they take this risk, somehow it'll pay off. They may even overspend, or it's like give you a lot at first in a situation, but it's manipulation. They're trying to manipulate. And it's like, be prudent. Because they have some type of an inclination. It's a manipulation. The Page of Cups in the reverse. This female, a Queen of Wands, and a 5 of Cups in the reverse, who's disappointed, was parents her for some, and some type of a great fall. She's gonna have a great fall. Dissension, injustice, Libra in the reverse. An unjust person in the future. She needs to think of her future with her emotional manipulations. Boom. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Insincere friendships or friend propositions. This is what it feels like. Or people trying to pretend like they want to be friendly, or they want to come in like from an emotional space, but they're loving and gaslighting. Everything and secretly fighting. 103 was on the clock over something that's constructing, or there are delays in a situation, or trying to destroy a foundation. And Spirit's like, No. Anyways, my lovies, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and forever, homies. Peace.